everybody, welcome to this evening Pilates class. My name is Kirsty and I'll be taking us through our class today. Sorry for all the technical issues that we had this morning, and I hope that you can all now hear me. We have everything all ready and done, and I hope that you are excited to join me for our Pilates class today. So we are going to be using Therabands today. So that is your long stretchy bands. You sometimes get them in a loop. Today we're going to use our long one. If you don't have Theraband, your winter stockings are your next best friend. So if you haven't been able to get gym equipment or anything during lockdown, go and find your pair of winter stockings. So if you haven't got your things ready for class, go and grab your band, get some water. We're going to start in a couple of seconds. I'm just going to wait for everyone to log in, and then I'll introduce us and we'll get started. So if you are ready, just a little bit about me. I am a qualified personal trainer and yoga instructor, and I love my Pilates as well. I've been a trainer for 10 years. I'm based at Point Virgin Active in Greenpoint in Cape Town, and I've been there 5 years. And I'm a full-time trainer and then teach yoga and Pilates. And the incredible thing with Pilates is it's working with your whole body, and it's about using your body in a completely different way. That you are doing strength work, you're doing cardio, you're doing core, you are stretching and toning your muscles, you are bringing in a lot of flexibility. So from an all-rounded point of view, no matter what your focus is with your fitness, if it's running, cycling, if you're a swimmer, if you just like to go and do classes in the gym, Zumba, those kind of things, Pilates is something that will benefit everybody because you're working at strengthening the body from the inside out. So it's a little bit different. I'm going to focus quite a lot on cueing and the right positions. So take note, because sometimes the minor little adjustments that we make in our bodies make a huge difference, and it will be your make or break point of feeling something and not. Okay, so I'm really excited to share this time with you today. Listen to your body. If you feel that you need to take a break at some points, you know your body best. If you have any injuries, just take note of those things. I will give some adjustments when we do some of the balancing things, but if balancing today isn't your thing, then stand on both legs and do your arm movements as well. So we're going to get that mind-body connection going as well, because with Pilates, when we bring in the balance and we're activating our core and we're bringing in breathing, we're using left and right side of the brain. So this is a full body workout. So we're going to get started. If you can make your way onto your mats, standing feet hip distance apart, just place your band just in front. We're going to start in a little bit exactly with the band, so you've got everything that you need. Just gently start to soften into your knees. Lift up the toes and just wiggle them around. Because sometimes we don't properly ground ourselves. So lift up the toes, spread them wide, and then stretch them down like you're trying to really dig your toes into your mat. Soften into the knees. Tuck the tailbone towards you. Draw your belly button to your spine. And then your thoracic spine at the front here. Think about lifting your heart up. So already the shoulders lift up, back, and down, and you feel the crown of your head lifts a little bit higher up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, hold, and then a deep breath out, exhale. On your next inhale, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. Reach tall. On your exhale, take a gentle stretch over to the right-hand side. Keep tucking and scooping the tailbone towards you as you reach your fingers up and over to the right. Feel that deep stretch into the left. Hold for an in-breath. Hold for an out-breath. On your inhale, slowly bring it back up to center. If you've lost that belly button spine activation, activate it again. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through your spine, and then exhale. Take it over to the left. Reach through your fingers. Feel that deep stretch into the right-hand side. Hold for an in-breath. Hold for an out-breath. Slowly breathe in, bring it back up to center. On your exhale, push your hands away from you as you drop your chin to your chest. Slowly releasing down into a forward fold, one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders forward, allow your head to hang heavy. Soften down into your knees. Try completely relax and rest the neck. We hold for a deep breath in. We hold for a deep breath out. On your inhale, find your band. Tuck and scoop the tailbone as you gently come up one vertebra at a time into standing. Lifting the shoulders up, back and down last. Bring your hands to the front. You're going to hold your band. Place the hands just on the outside of your thighs. So that's the alignment that I need. Soften into your knees. Tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Now you probably may be wondering, what on earth is she talking about? So you stay exactly where you are and turn to the side so I can show you. If I stand in a neutral spine, you'll see I've got a natural curve. We all do. Some people a little bit more curvy than others. But if I tuck and scoop my pelvis towards me, I slowly bring a tilt where I activate my core. You'll see it straightens my back, and I also then activate the muscles around the lower back. Then I draw belly button to spine, and then I lift the thoracic spine up. Already, my posture has improved. Roll the shoulders back and down. Engage the shoulder blades at the back. So think about a water bottle being in between your shoulder blades, and as you roll the shoulders back and down, you slowly draw them together. That tuck and that scoop of the tailbone activates your TA muscles. So it's normally if you cough or you sneeze and you feel your core activate, those are your TA muscles. So when I say tuck and scoop, it's a slight curve and pull of the tailbone towards you. Okay, let's get back. Feet hip distance apart. Soften into your knees, tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Roll the shoulders back and down. On your inhale, we reach the hands up towards the ceiling. We're going straight back into that side stretch over to the right. But now you're going to push the hips over to the left and stretch a little bit deeper. Keep that softening into the knees. Keep tucking and scooping the tailbone towards you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. On your inhale, bring it back up to center. Exhale, take it over to the left. Push the hips over to the right. Get that deeper stretch. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Breathing in, back to center. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, cactus the arms behind you. You pull the elbows into your side. Deep breath in to reach tall. On your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Curl and round over an imaginary big ball. Slowly releasing down to the floor, one vertebra at a time. Allow your head to hang heavy. Soften into your knees. Feel your belly touch your thighs. Take a deep breath in at the bottom as you bend a little bit deeper into your knees and you slowly come up. Stack the spine, one vertebra on top of each other as you lift the shoulders up, back and down at center. We reach the arms up on your inhale. On your exhale, we take it over into that side stretch to the right, and then you're going to give me little pulses with that right arm. Going for 5, 4, use your exhale, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in, back to center, reset that core. Exhale, take it over to the left. Left hand, we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in, back to center. On your exhale, cactus the arms, lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in to extend the arms up. Exhale, slowly down. We've got 3 more to go. Deep breath in and exhale. Last 2. Last 1. Deep breath in as you lift up. On your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Curl and round over that imaginary big Pilates ball. I'm going to just flip to the sides. Stay there in that forward fold. Fingertips pressed into the floor. Deep breath in. Drop down. So stick your bum a little bit further back. Bend into the knees. On your exhale, just straighten through the back of the legs. We're just working at stretching through all those tight, sticky spaces behind the back of the knee. Maybe those hamstrings are tight because we just started walking again on the promenade, or you've been cycling or doing something outdoors. So just gently, on your inhale, we bend, exhale, we straighten. Try and make that head hang heavy so that there's no strain into your neck. We've got 3 more. 2, and 1. We hold it here, bend into those knees. Gently walk the fingers over to the right-hand side of your foot. Press the fingertips into the floor as you draw your chin to your chest and round your spine and look underneath your left arm. Feel that beautiful stretch into the upper back. We're also just bringing in a gentle bit of a rotation into your spine. Hold for another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Slowly bring it back to center, slow and controlled. Walk the fingers over to the left-hand side and press the fingers into the floor. Round your spine as you draw your chin to your chest and take your gaze underneath your right arm. Hold for a deep breath in. Hold for a deep breath out. Slowly bring it back to center. Find your band. Soften into the knees on your inhale, and on your exhale, we slowly come up one vertebra at a time. Shoulder roll up, back and down. At the top, we roll those shoulders for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change direction. We go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wiggle it out. Get ready. Okay, how's your balance doing? Actually, you guys are really lucky that we didn't have this class this morning, because doing this balancing exercise first thing in the morning can be rather a challenge. You're going to place your band just in front of you to the right-hand side. And then depending on the length of your band, either both feet will stand on top, or you'll just have your right foot underneath, on top of the band. You're going to place the band in a position where you can lengthen the arm out to the side at shoulder height. You know how tight that band needs to be. So bearing in mind, it needs to stay up. So try not make it too tight where you feel it pulling, and then we're actually causing more damage and strain that will lead into a tight neck. Have it with your thumb facing up towards the ceiling where you can feel a little bit of a gentle resistance, but you're able to hold that posture. Shift your weight onto your right foot, and then you're going to gently lift up the left leg to 90 degrees. Focus on that tuck and that scoop of the tailbone. You're going to activate your right glute. Stand firm through your right heel. Find length in your spine. Lift the thoracic spine up, and then extend this arm up nice and straight. Hold, find your balance. Now, the best way for the balance is to have a point up ahead that you can always come back to if you feel like you're going to fall. Where your eyes are is where your body goes. So keep your gaze and then focus on tucking and scooping that tailbone towards you. On your next inhale, you're going to gently rotate the left knee out to the side and then gently bring it back into center on the exhale. Deep breath in. Perfect. Focus on that breath, getting that external rotation into the hips, and you should be feeling the back of your right leg and that glute firing up. 2 more. Exhale back to center. Last one. And we hold. Find your balance. If you can, bring your right arm in and then extend it up towards the ceiling. Stand tall. Tuck and scoop that tailbone towards you. Little pulses of your left knee up towards the ceiling, going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here. Slowly lower the right arm. Bring it a little bit closer in. If you really need to drop this foot down and then lift it back up. We're going to bring the band locked into our side to do a bicep curl. Keeping the knee up at 90. As you bicep curl, you're going to extend the right leg out, your left leg out, and then bring it back to 90. So bicep curl, you're working at a nice leg extension, so you're working deep into that left quad. Breathe. Relax those shoulders. Keep that core activated. Last 5, 4, 3. Keep breathing. 2, and 1. Slowly lower the foot down. Drop that band down. Deep breath in. Reach the hands up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Gently take it down into a forward fold. Allow your head to hang heavy. Gently press the fingers into the floor. Bend into the knees a little bit more. Take your gaze up ahead as you take a nice stretch into the upper back. Try and pull your chest through in front of you. Take a breath in and then exhale, completely release down. Deep breath in as you soften into the knees. On your exhale, we glide up, slow and controlled, back to standing. Alrighty. We have to do the other side. We can't have one strong leg and not the other. So take your band over to the left-hand side, exactly the same setup that we did on the right. Either both feet onto the band or just one. Find that setup where you can extend the left arm out to shoulder height. Shift your weight onto the left foot. I can scoop that tailbone towards you. Feel that length and that core activation. Gently lifting up your right leg. Hold, breathe, find your balance. On your inhale, we gently rotate out to the side and exhale back to center. Deep breath in and exhale. Pushing firmly through your heel, working into that left glute. Beautiful. 2 more. Breathe in. Last one. Hold, find your balance. Keep that 90 degrees. And remember, 90 degrees is not down here. Lift it up so you're working into that hip flexor. Adjust the tension on your band and extend loops up towards the ceiling. Square off those hips and engage your core so you've got power. Hold it there. Little pulses of your knee up towards the ceiling, going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We hold it here, adjust this band so we can do those bicep curls, lock the arm in at your side, and then we extend and curl. 10, 9, 8, 7, slow and controlled movements. Use your breath. Last 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Release. Drop the band down. Roll the shoulders all the way back and down on your inhale. On your exhale, we slowly release down, 1 vertebra at a time. Allow your head to hang heavy. Deep breath in at the bottom. On your exhale, slowly coming up, 1 vertebra at a time. Great stuff. Okay, we should be all nice and warm in that core, and your heartbeat should be really on fire and engaged. We're going to move into a little bit of tricep work. And now I need you to pretend now that you have a chair just behind you. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see my positioning from the side profile. Feet hip distance apart, so I can scoop the tailbone towards you. And I'm going to sit down like I'm about to sit into a chair. When I look down, I can still see my toes. My pressure and power is coming from my heels and those glutes. Try and then tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you so you're bringing in that power activation into your core and support for your lower back. We're going to extend the arms out to front at shoulder height. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, you're going to gently just rotate your right arm down to the side. Your gaze over your right shoulder. Breathe in back to center. Exhale, slowly extend the left arm. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Breathe in back to center. If you've come up, I need you to sink a little bit lower. I can scoop that tailbone towards you. Deep breath in as we slowly extend the arm back and release back to center. Keep that core activated, and you have the obliques on the side. I need you to fully activate them so that your whole body doesn't twist, but it's just the arms and your gaze. We've got 1 more each side. Then we bring it back to center. We sink down just a little bit lower, even if it's about 1 centimeter. Then glide your right arm alongside you. Keep extending through that left arm. So working into the shoulder on the left, tricep on the right. Sink down a little bit lower. activate the core, and then you're going to give me tricep extensions. Breathe in to bend your hand forward. Exhale to extend from your elbow back. We're going for 10, 9. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Deep breaths. 3, 2. On this last one, hold it there, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath and release. On your exhale, gentle forward fold. Allow your head to hang heavy. And then bend into the knees. Slowly unravel one vertebra at a time. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sink down into that chair. Straight away, we go over to the left-hand side. Tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Roll shoulders back and down. Inhale, arms up at shoulder height. Gently extend the left hand down to the side. Find your core activation. Deep breath in as you extend from your elbow back. Going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold it there, little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath and lift up, stand tall. Gentle back bend as you lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Soften into the knees slightly. Tuck and scoop the tailbone as you push your hips forward. And then on your exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Round and curl. Release down into a forward fold. Deep breath in at the bottom. And then on your exhale, slowly coming up, one vertebra at a time. Well done. Great work, everyone. You can place your band down. We are not quite finished with it. You're going to make your way to the back of your mat. Feet hip distance apart. We're going to do a roll down, going into a plank, and then bringing in a little bit of oblique activation. Your obliques are these muscles on the sides. So we need to work really deep at tucking and scooping, because when going into a plank, often the first thing people say is that they get a really sore back. So focus on that core activation. If you struggle with shoulder and wrist pain, if you don't want to be in a high plank, come down onto your forearms. Or if even doing that today, I'll show you a modification of doing it in a tabletop position. So please, you know your body, listen to what it's telling you. All right, standing at the back of your mat, feet hip distance apart, deep breath in as you reach the hands up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, gently push the air away, drop your chin to your chest. We roll down, slow and controlled, let that head hang heavy. We gently walk the hands forward, keep that belly button spine activation. We come into a high plank. Tuck and scoop the tailbone and push out from your hands. Activate your glutes. You're either holding this position, or you can come down onto your forearms, or if that's not working, come into a tabletop. Hold your position, focus on that breath. Deep breath in, you're going to draw your right knee to your nose. Exhale, slowly take it back. Left knee to nose. Exhale, take it back. We've got 2 more each side. Tuck and scoop that tailbone. Focus on your breath. Last one. Hold, and then slowly walk the hands back towards you. Draw belly button to spine, your knees in a forward fold. Deep breath in, exhale, we unravel. Deep shoulder roll up, back and down at the top. And then on your exhale, roll forward. We've got 2 more of these coming up. Gently walk the hands forward, focus on that core. Hands under shoulders, spread the fingers wide, those heels above your toes. Tuck and scoop the tailbone, activate your core. Deep breath in, right knee to nose. Exhale to extend back. So you want to focus on that tuck and that scoop of the tailbone here, because you want to try not rock the hips from side to side. That's your biggest focus. And please, breathing is so important. Last one on the left. Hold your plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift the hips. Gently and slowly. Walk the hands back towards you. Bend into the knees. Slowly come up on your exhale. Last one coming up. Deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly drop that chin to your chest. You release down. Walk the hands forward. Hands underneath your shoulders. High. Tuck and scoop the tailbone. Right knee to nose. And back. Left knee. Deep breaths. You've got this. Last one. Hold your plank for 3, 2, 1, and then just slowly drop the knees down to the mat. Take the knees wide, toes together, and soften into child's pose. This is a great resting pose, and it's a lovely one just to catch your breath. And allow your belly to flop down to the mat. Wiggle the hips from side to side, just loosen into that lower back. Spread the hands out in front. Drop your forehead to the mat and just gently rock from side to side as you loosen into your neck. Find center. Reach the hands over to the right hand side of your mat. You're going to interlace the left hand on top. Press into the hands and then press the glutes back to your heels as you breathe into the left hand side of your body. Feel that stretch through the left shoulder, down through the intercostal muscles, through the obliques into your hip. Hold for 2 more deep breaths in and out. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Last breath. On your next inhale, bring it back to center. And then gently walk the hands over to the left hand side, right hand on top. Press firmly into the hands. As you square off the shoulders, press the hips back to the heels as you breathe into that right hand side. Deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel that stretch from the right shoulder through the intercostal muscles, your right oblique to your right hip. And then slowly on your inhale, bring it back to center. And we rise up to tabletop. So hands are underneath your shoulders, knees are under your hips, spread the fingers wide. Deep breath in as you drop your belly down, slowly take your gaze up ahead. Roll the shoulders back and down and lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, curling round. Chin to chest, belly button, spine. Round your back, take your gaze towards your belly button. And then deep breath in, drop the belly down. Take your gaze up ahead. Exhale, curling round. Last one, deep breath in, drop the belly down and just hold this position. I want you to focus on pressing firmly into the hands. Round and curl the shoulders back and as you lift your gaze up ahead as you stretch into your throat. And think about lifting the hips up a little bit more so you feel that beautiful release here into your lower back. Hold for a deep breath in, deep breath out. On your next inhale, breathe in deeply. On your exhale, curl and round. Draw your chin to your chest. Pull your belly button towards you. Round your spine. Hold for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then release back to tabletop. All right. Tabletop, we're going to work with an activated core. So tuck and scoop that tailbone towards you. Draw belly button to spine. Slowly extend your right leg back and press the toes into the mat. Square off your hips. So you'll feel straight away that your right hip's going to want to lift up towards the ceiling. So you need to gently wrap it down and activate the right glute so that your lower back stays square to the mat. Gently reach the left arm out in front. Extend and reach through the fingers. When you have that core activated, gently lift up the right leg. Flex the foot. Draw that belly button to spine a little bit deeper. I want you to feel that the spine slowly starts to rise towards the ceiling. And that from your fingers through your spine to your heel, you're one long line. Deep breath in as you lengthen. On your exhale, draw your knee and your elbow to touch. Round your spine. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. 2 more. Deep breath in and exhale. Perfect. Round that spine. Breathe in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Deep breath in to lengthen. Keep the right leg extended. Bring the left hand back down onto the mat. I can scoop the tailbone towards you. You're going to gently, on your exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Round your spine and hold the knee there. We're going to do 10 little pulses. You're going to tuck and scoop the tailbone, and then on your exhale, bring that knee closer in towards you. Going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. Extend that right leg back. Square off the hips. Be still on the right side. Deep breath in. Exhale. You're going to bring your knee towards your elbow to tap. Deep breath in to lengthen the leg back. Exhale. Tap your elbow. So you'll feel when you bring your right knee towards your right elbow, you're activating those obliques again. We've got 2 more. Stay connected to your breath. On this next one, we hold, and we're going to do those same little pulses, going 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath and extend that right leg back. Hold. Gently press the toes down into the mat. Square off the hips. On your inhale, gently rock forward as you stretch into the back of the leg. And exhale, press back. Try and ground the heel. Feel that stretch behind the back of the knee. Deep breath in, rock forward. And exhale, slowly press back. 1 more to go. Deep breath in, rock forward. And exhale, slowly press back. Inhale, back to tabletop. We're going to do 1 cat-cow. So deep breath in, drop the belly down, roll those shoulders back and down, take your gaze up ahead. Exhale, curl and round, chin to chest, belly button spine. Deep breath into neutral tabletop. Tuck and scoop the tailbone, gently extend the left leg back. Press the toes into the mat. When that left hip wants to lift, wrap it back down. Draw belly button to spine. See, as soon as I do that, did you see that slight little lift? It was only about a centimeter higher, but it makes a big difference. We slowly extend the right arm out in line with your ear and reach through your fingers. Slowly glide the left leg up, flex that foot. Think about reaching those fingers forward and pushing your heel towards the wall behind you. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Draw that knee and elbow. Slow and control. Deep breath in, we lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale, curl and round. Looking good. Staying connected to your breath. Try not lose that core activation, because that core activation is key. We extend and we hold. Gently bring the right hand back down to the mat. On your exhale, draw your left knee to your nose. Bring it in a little bit more. Deep breath in, exhale, we pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in, lengthen back. Tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. On your exhale, bring that left knee to your left elbow. We tap. Breathe in to extend. Exhale. Use your breath. We've got one more slow coming up. Last one, we hold it here, everyone, in 10 pulses. 10, 9, use that exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly extend the left leg back, plant the toes down into the mat. Square off the hips, deep breath in, rock forward, push your toes into the mat. Exhale, slowly glide back. Deep breath in to rock forward. Exhale, glide back. Deep breath in, rock forward. Exhale, glide back. And then on your inhale, bring it back to tabletop and slowly down to child's pose. Knees wide, toes together, extend the arms forward, take a little brief moment, wiggle those hips from side to side, reset. Have a sip of water if you need it. And then when you are ready, we're turning around into a seated position. Just place your band down to the side so you know where it is. Feet are hip distance apart, knees hip distance apart. So feet, knees, hips are all in one line. Imagine there's a ball between the knees. So while we're moving, I need you to engage the inner part of the legs. So try not let the knees go out to the side. It's going to throw your alignment off. Bring your hands behind the back of your knees and then lift your spine up towards the ceiling. Roll the shoulders back and down. Feel that beautiful length in the spine. Bring the hands just to the sides of your knees. And then tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Feel that little bit of extra length as you lift the thoracic spine up. On your inhale, you're going to glide back. Keep that position of the spine, just so that your fingertips touch your knees and your arms are nice and straight. Engage that core. Exhale, we slowly glide back up. Ideally, for a bit of a challenge, lift the arms up and keep them in line with the shoulders. But if you are struggling a bit today, keep the hands onto the knees. Deep breath in, we take it back. Exhale. Deep breath in. And exhale. Or hands are out in front. Deep breath in. And exhale. Keep your gaze up ahead. Shoulders are relaxed but activated. 2 more. Deep breath in. And exhale. Bring it back. Bring your hands behind the back of your knees. Deep breath in as you lengthen your spine up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, drop your chin to your chest, round your spine, but keep that core activated as you gently release down onto the mat. 1 vertebra at a time. Gently bend the knees and take a deep breath in. That's a really hard exercise, but it's complete core the whole time, so well done. All right, we worked through tucking and scooping of the tailbone in a standing position, so we're just going to quickly go through that on the mat. If I am on the mat and I'm not doing anything, I have a natural curve into my spine where I can slide my hand underneath my lower back. So just gently find your hand, place it behind your lower back, and just figure out what your spine does, because everyone is different. So you might find that you've got more of a flat back, and you might find that there's a really deep curve into your back. Once you've done that, bring your hands onto your pelvic bone. And as you take a deep breath in, I want you to tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you like we did in the standing position, and feel how you completely imprint your lower back into the mat. As you do that, you feel the hands move slightly towards you. The glutes will slightly lift off the mat. That's our imprint position. In that position right now, and then drawing belly button to spine, you've activated your core. That tilt and that tap activates the TA muscles, and you're bringing in that support for your lower back. So we're just going to practice that. Go back to a neutral spine, where you can put your hands underneath your back. And then deep breath in, tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. You shouldn't be able to put your hands underneath your back. TAs are activated. There's a slight little lift of the glutes towards you. And then release into a neutral spine. Last one, we tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Find that imprint. Hold that position. Now fire up the glutes. Push into your heels. On your exhale, slowly start to lift from the base of your spine up into a bridge. So you're lifting the hips up, keep that tuck and that scoop and draw belly button towards you. You are pushing through your heels. You've activated your glutes. You should feel those hamstrings are activated. Roll onto the outer blades of your shoulders that you feel that your chest lifts and that you're working into your upper back. We hold this position, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we release down one vertebra at a time, slowly releasing gently down into the mat, back into your neutral spine, and then tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Find that imprint. On your exhale, we lift back up. Maybe lifting up a little bit higher than you did the last time. Take a breath in at the top. Exhale, we slowly release down. Top, middle, and lower. Deep breath in. Engage the core, find that imprint, we lift up and we're going to hold this time. So find your bridge position. While you're holding, focus on your breath. Tuck and scoop the tailbone a little bit more towards you as you feel that extra activation into the glutes. From here, you're going to slowly lift up onto the toes. And then exhale, push the heels back down to the mat. So it's just that movement into the feet. Pressing into the toes, and then pushing the heels back down on your exhale. You'll feel those calf muscles fire up, and there's going to be a little bit more fire added to the hamstrings and to those glutes. We've got 5 more. Breathe in to lift, exhale down. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in your bridge. Heels go down. Lift those hips up a little bit higher. On your inhale, we're going to release the glutes halfway down and then exhale, push back up to the ceiling. Deep breath in and exhale. Remember, you've still got that ball between the knees, so try and keep the knee alignment. Breathe in and exhale. Work deep into those glutes. Keep drawing belly button to spine. We have 5 more to go. Exhale as you lift. Last 4, 3, 2, last 1, hold. Don't release just yet. Hold for 2 more breaths. Deep breaths in through the nose. Keep the core activated. On your next inhale, lift up a little bit higher. On your exhale, we release down. Slow and controlled. 1 vertebra at a time. Release into that neutral spine. Gently draw the knees into your chest and get a lovely little rock from side to side as you massage out that lower back. And then gently release the feet back down to the mat. We are going into a core section now, working on that imprint still. So tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you, find that imprint. Slowly lift the right leg up to tabletop, left leg up to tabletop. You want to keep that 90-degree angle in the knees. Keep drawing belly button to spine. On your inhale, slowly take the right toes down to tap the mat. Activate your glutes. Exhale, bring it back up to center. Deep breath in, left toes go down. Exhale to bring it back. We keep going. Deep breath in. And exhale. Keep doing those movements. You're going to feel that the lower back's going to want to lift off the mat and go into a neutral spine. So when you use your exhale, imprint and work into your glutes to keep that lower back pressed into the mat. If you have quite a deep curve into your lower back and you're finding that this is really putting too much strain onto your lower back, then just bring your hands underneath your lower back for a little bit of extra support and keep going. Otherwise, you can also just roll up a little towel and place it there. We've got 2 more each side. Left toes down and up. Last one on the right. Last one on the left. Hold, and then slowly lower the right toes and then the left toes. Extend the arms out to the side at shoulder height. Just gently rock the knees over to the right-hand side. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Think about pushing the knees down towards the floor as you feel that deep stretch all the way through the left-hand side and especially into your hip flexor on the left. Stay for a deep breath in. Stay for a deep breath out. Slowly bring it back to center. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, take the knees over to the left-hand side. Your gaze over your right shoulder. Your focus is pushing especially into that right knee and try and get it down to the floor so that you feel that beautiful stretch all the way through the right-hand side and into your right hip flexor. Stay for a deep breath in. Stay for a deep breath out. On your next inhale, gently bring it back up to center. We have got 1 more core exercise, and then we're going to use your band for the best part, which is the stretching part at the end, and then we are done, everyone. So stay with me, stay connected to your breath, connected to your core. Slow, controlled movements. You're going to lift up your right foot and place your ankle onto your left quad. Tuck and scoop the tailbone towards you. Hands come behind your head. Make a nice little hammock for your head. Deep breath in as you lift the head and the shoulders up off the mat. Engage your core. You're going to twist over to the right-hand side. Your right elbow stays glued into the floor. On your exhale, lift up and try and bring your elbow towards your knee. And release. Exhale. Try and keep that little apple between your chin and your chest. You've got support over here so that you're not straining into your neck. You're actually helping activate deeper into that right oblique. Keep your left elbow nice and wide, because as soon as you draw it in, you strain into your neck. So keep it wide, just in the periphery of your vision on the left-hand side. We've got 4 more. Exhale, lift. Breathe in. Exhale, 3 to go. 2. On this last one, we hold it here. Extend your left hand. Reach the fingers past your right knee and we pulse for 10, 9, exhale. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that left hand back behind the head and gently release back down to the mat. Rock your head from side to side. Release anything that has come up into your neck, because you should never have a sore neck after core. There's actually quite a nice thing, even if you're doing other exercises, is always just bring a little rock from side to side, because we can naturally, and especially if you hold tension in your neck, you can end up with terrible neck pain after core. So try and add that into your normal daily routine. From here, before we move to the other side, you're going to reach up and grab a hold of your quad. Slowly lower the head down, and you're going to draw this right knee into your chest by pulling firmly into the left leg. Feel that beautiful stretch into your right glute. Breathe. Maybe draw the leg a little bit closer towards you so that you're stretching into that hamstring, your right glute, and you'll start to feel it into the sacrum area in your lower back. Last breath in. On your exhale, slowly release the left foot down. Release the right leg. We lift up the left and place that left ankle on your right quad. You know where we are going. Tuck and scoop that tailbone towards you. Find your imprint. Hands come behind your head. Deep breath in as you lift your head and your shoulders up off your mat. Twist over to the left-hand side, your left elbow pushes into the floor. Deep breath in, exhale, we lift up and breathe into release. Your apple between your chin and your chest is there, so don't pull into your neck. That right elbow stays nice and wide. And then focus on emphasizing that exhale as you lift up. We've got 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, lift and hold, extend that right arm, you're reaching past your left knee, and on your exhale, we pause for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Last 2, and 1. Bring the hand back behind the head. Gently release back down to the mat. Rock the head from side to side. Release into your neck. Then deep breath in. Lift the head and the shoulders up. Interlace your hands behind the right thigh. And then gently release the head back down to the mat. Slowly pull your right leg towards you as you deepen that stretch and release into your left hand side. Flex your left foot so you bring some extra protection into your knee on the left. And then if you need to stretch a little bit deeper, pull that leg a little bit closer towards you. Deepen that release into your hamstring and the left glute. Hold for another deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly release the foot back down and then find that band. You're going to place both feet into the middle of your band. Lift your feet up towards the ceiling. And then just gently wrap the end of the band around your hands and plug the back of the triceps into the floor. Roll the shoulders back and down so you have the scapula activated and the chest open. Push from your quads. Lift the heels up and draw the toes towards you so you feel that beautiful straightening and release through the back of the legs. Maybe this is enough for you today. And that's okay because our legs can be really, really tight. And during this position, just this lift as it is now, by putting the toes towards you, you are stretching everything behind the back of the legs. If you need a little bit of a deeper stretch, just try and pull those toes a little bit more closer towards you without bending the knees. We're holding for 3 breaths. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2 more breaths. Maybe on this next exhale, you try and get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Sometimes it's okay to move just out of that comfort zone because that's when all the release and things take place. Last breath in, last breath out. Release it back. Slowly release your left leg down to the mat. You're going to keep the right leg into the band. And then just gently go back into that extension of the leg because sometimes you'll have one leg that's tighter than the other. So it's really good to also work at one side focused at a time. So lift your right heel up towards the ceiling. Pull those toes down towards you. Hold for a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take the band into the left hand. Extend your right hand all the way out to the side at shoulder height and press the palm into the floor. Your shoulders in this rotation that we do will stay grounded into the mat, but your hips are going to lift. So take a deep breath in and activate your core. Slowly glide your right leg over to the left. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Keep flexing through that foot. So you want an active stretch. You want to be working through lengthening and stretching and toning the front and the back of the legs. As you bring in that spinal rotation, you might get a little bit of clicks and movement in your spine as it opens. We're here for 3 breaths. Feel that stretch into the right glutes all the way through your hamstring. Hold for another deep breath in and out. Use that exhale to release and soften. Last breath in, last breath out. On your inhale, glide it back up to center. Now we're going to do something that none of the people in my class like. You're going to rotate onto the outer blade of that right foot. Okay, so you're pressing your pinky toe up towards the ceiling. And then just gently move your leg to the left-hand side about 3 or 4 centimeters. You'll feel your IT band. So you'll feel it from your ankle all the way down the outside of your leg to your hip. Now, if you are a walker, a runner, a cyclist, you don't like this exercise, but I need you to take a deep breath in, embrace that sensation that you're feeling, because you'll know straight away when you get into that IT band stretch. Listen to me talking rubbish right now as you take another deep breath in and hold, feel that deep stretch, and then on your exhale, release it back to center. Move the band off your foot, draw your right knee into your chest. Feel that compression against your belly, maybe just give a little rock from side to side as you massage out that lower back. And then we bring the left knee into the chest, we switch it up, right leg extends, left leg goes into the band. Push the right leg away from you, lift that left heel up towards the ceiling. Pushing from your quad, working through the back of the knee, stretching into the calf, lift the heel up towards the ceiling and draw those toes down towards your face. Maybe the side is a little bit easier, maybe the side's a little bit tighter. So work with your breath, listen to your body, take it out your comfort zone just for a couple of seconds, and then release. Holding for another deep breath in and another deep breath out. Take the band into the right hand, extend the left hand out to the side at shoulder height. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, we glide the left leg over to the right. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. Keep flexing the foot, pushing that heel away from you. Breathing into your spine as you gently bring in that rotation. The shoulders stay plugged into the mat. Breathing into your left glute, your hamstring. Allow the body to open. Allow that spine to release and create space in between each vertebra. Take another deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Gently engage the core as you slowly bring that leg back up to center. We then rotate onto the outer blade of your left foot, so your left pinky toe up towards the ceiling, and then gently move the leg 3 to 4 centimeters to the right. Find that spot, find your breath, and we hold. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last breath, embrace it, breathe, and then we release. Take the band off, bring that left knee in towards your chest. Feel the compression against your belly, give a little rock from side to side, and then bring the right knee into join. Slowly bringing in that rock from side to side as you give your lower back a massage. Find your center, draw your nose up towards your knee, and we're going to bring a little rock, like a little ball, maybe 3 or 4 rocks, so that we can meet up in a seated position. Slowly find a comfortable seat, either cross-legged or with the feet together, knees apart, wherever you feel comfortable. Soften down. Deep breath in, reach the hands up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, bring the hands underneath your chin. Take a deep breath in as you interlace the hands. On your exhale, flip the hands around, drop your chin to your chest. Lean backwards as you press your arms forward, round your shoulders, chin to chest. Deep breath in, lift the hands up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, cactus the arms, open up your heart as you pull the shoulders back and down. And then deep breath in, take the deepest breath you've had all day. Exhale, push the air away from you. And we are done. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me this evening for our Pilates class. I hope that you have enjoyed it, that you've done something different, maybe learned something new about your body. But it's been an absolute honor to be able to be with you this evening, and maybe I'll be seeing you soon. Have a good evening. Remember to stay hydrated and drink water after class. And remember, during lockdown, one of the most important gifts that you can give yourself is to keep moving. So stay plugged into a Women's Health magazine. They've got some incredible content for you. You have no excuse not to be moving. So keep checking out their website and on Instagram and on YouTube, because keeping moving is one of the most important things that you can do. Thanks so much. Bye, everyone.